in this box is the hottest Air Max release of the year, in my opinion anyway. How do you feel about it?
It's not my favourite, but it's right up there. I'm not going to lie to you. The watermelon's #1. But what is it, Dan? Talk to me.
Right, so you might not be able to tell from this side, but if I give the box a little flip, oh, very, very nice. Very nice special edition box. If you couldn't guess already, I'm pretty sure a lot of you will be able to.
Whoa.
And you can see on this side, it's the Parra Air Max 1.
Oh, I enjoyed that 180 flip you just done.
Yeah, I've been practicing that one.
I could tell, with it.
So, you know what, I'm going to get it out of the box, and while I get it out of the box, why don't you tell people a little bit about Parra, just in case you don't know about Parra.
All right, so Parra is an Amsterdam-based artist. He's known for his work with Patta, and he's also worked with many Nike silhouettes before. This is, oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus.
Very nice.
This is the third one that's actually available to the public, but he's obviously had the Albertine before as well, which is, how much did you say again, Franny?
I think it was last sold on eBay for $15,000, and it's commonly regarded as being the most expensive Air Max 1 ever.
He's also had the Cherrywood, which released with Patta, that was in 2010.
Yeah, so the Cherrywood for me, if you haven't seen it, is an absolute grail of mine, and I'd love to own it, but unfortunately it sells for between £3,000 and £6,000, actually dollars.
Money.
Yeah, which is crazy money, and I know I'm never going to be able to have it in my collection. Actually, one day maybe if I'm super baller. Right, so let's have a detailed look at the shoe. Right, so material-wise, you've got lovely, lovely suede here. And you've got sort of like the classic Air Max 1 mesh on the toe box. Where you typically have a mini swoosh here, you've got Parra branding, which is just a lovely touch. And I think
then on the left one, you do have your mini swoosh.
Yeah.
So you cannot go wrong. And then we have traditional Parra like striping and polka dots on the heel counter right here. And then this colorway is very reminiscent of the Running Man Air Max 95 that they done in 2008, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of like an inverted version, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're typical Parra colors. However, the majority of the shoe is white, whereas it's black on the 95. Now, on the sole, we've kind of got this split color throughout, and this is something that Parra is known for doing on pretty much every release, or every Air Max 1 release he's done. And what you guys might be familiar with, it's very similar to the bottom of the Wotherspoon.
Really?
Well, I've got a comparison.
Well, isn't that really convenient?
Because I've got the Wothers on. And if you have a look.
Looking a bit beat as well.
Well, no, that's not, but the underneath is obviously, they get some wear. I'm not one of these people that just keep my shoes in a box on the wall. However, with these, I guess, as technically he's an artist, could you say this is a piece of art rather than a shoe? Is this art?
You could, but you're going to be getting a pair and you will be wearing them straight away.
As we say, this is very classic of a Parra Air Max 1. And it's a great detail for me because even if you're looking at it from the side, you still get these pops of colour through, which is a really, really great addition. So, as we said earlier, previous Air Max 1s have had really, really high resale value. And I think that is because the stature of those releases with like OG sneaker collectors.
Yeah. I remember when I first started collecting sneakers, they were more readily available. They weren't as expensive as they are now. Like the Amsterdam, which is now selling for like £4,000, nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. I'm talking maybe a bag. Yeah. So it's only within the last few years, as they're getting rarer pairs, it's a lot more difficult to pick them up dead stock, which makes sense. Yeah,
now I don't know with this one if it's going to fetch the same resale value.
The hype is there, but let's be honest, the resale value is not going to rocket up to £2,000 straight away.
No,
but saying that, the Friends and Family iteration, which is personally my favourite, not got a swoosh on the side, it's just got a nice cloud print going on here, $8,000.
$8,000?
$8,000.
But do we know how many pairs of those?
We haven't got a clue as of yet, but obviously it's only Friends and Family, so Nike and Parra are gifting them to specific people. If you want to hit me up, Nike, it would be greatly appreciated.
You'd definitely like to be either a friend or a family member, so...
You can adopt me, it's cool.
Yeah, 100%. So in this pack, there's also a Spiridon, isn't there?
Yeah, Spiridon.
I'm not going to lie, I much prefer the Air Max 1 to the Spiridon.
Spiridon is pretty much just a plain white upper, and it's got these different panels going across. Kind of similar to that international flag pack that we saw recently.
Yeah, and it's kind of got that Air Max 1 Master vibe to it, the way they sort of block it out a bit. What I don't like about the Spiridon is that the swoosh is reflective and shiny, isn't it? Yeah, and that's not for me personally. Now, a lot of people are going to be wondering about stock level of this, and I've heard no rumours whatsoever, but the only thing that I have seen is, you're familiar with these competitions that Offspring are doing on air?
I believe it's like a tier 0 release, which is a technical
Yeah.
term for it. So it's the highest graded stores will get them. So we're talking Foot Patrol, Offspring, those big kind of retailers, as well as End Clothing. So it's always going to be a raffle release. So it will be a difficult cop.
Yeah, but have you, sorry, going back to Offspring quickly, have you seen those competitions that they're doing on Instagram where they're making people create content around them? And I noticed in the post for this one, they said that the stock levels are so limited that they feel like they could only give this to sort of genuine Air Max 1 enthusiasts. So in order to enter yourself in the competition, basically what you had to do was take a picture of your Air Max 1 collection and submit it that way. So they're only picking the real heavy enthusiasts, the people that live and breathe Air Max 1s basically. And I had a look through some.
I did not know about this.
Yeah, you should have done, because you've got a pretty good Air Max 1 collection.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I mean, I had a look at some of the entries earlier, and I think we can actually show you some of them on the screen in a minute. But there is some serious heat. There's some real sneaker porn out there, the sort of stuff that will make you very jealous that you don't have these collections. So have a look at that. Definitely check those out, because you mean you could have won. I'm not gonna lie, your MX1 collection is solid to be.
He's always gassing me up, this guy. What's he?
You gas yourself up.
I am a very gassy geezer, I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely. So, I mean, let's go back to confirmed retailers. Who do we know so far?
So we have in the UK, and obviously Nike will have the highest stock levels. We also have Foot Patrol. And Offspring, I believe that's the only real retailers. It is the tier 0 ones, as we said earlier, so it will be a very limited run. But with tier 0, they do have the higher stock levels compared to like normal quick strikes, because there's so few retailers. So it will be, if you're entering, you might have a chance.
Yeah.
You've always got to enter.
So if you do want a chance, though, what you need to do is make sure that you go onto the website and you check out our raffle guide. We will leave the links for that below the video, and also make sure you check the product page, because there's more than likely going to be at least one retailer, I'd say, that will drop on release day.
9 times out of 10, people don't pick up pairs. They will eventually make their way online.
Yeah.
Not saying it'll be easy, but they will make their way. So just keep checking back to the sold restocks. We will tweet as soon as we see any pairs come online.
100%. And we want to know what you guys think about these in the comments below. Is this something you're looking to pick up? Have you got any of the previous Parra Air Max 1s? Because I've got none, and I really need to get some. And if anyone wants to sell me one for a good price, then holla. So let us know what you think about these in the comments below, if you're going to be picking up a pair. And we also want to know, if you win raffles, how easy it is to cop if you do get your hands on a pair.
And when you get them, take the best shots you can and tag us on the Instagram as well.
Yeah.
You might get a feature. You never know.
You will. You will get a feature.
Dan saying you will get a feature.
If they're good enough. Right, so tune in next time for another unboxing. Hopefully we bring you a similar level of heat, because this is Series 5 for me, and I will be copping this weekend, no doubt.
So you should.